There was a lot of rain in Austin, Texas this Saturday, and inside the Moody Center, there was a heavy forecast of Jordan Pope buckets, which included a 30-point performance, a season high for Jordan Pope, as well as 7 threes.
And with Georgia fans showing that Southern hospitality to Texas fans, whether on campus or in the stadium. But unfortunately for the Longhorn faithful tonight, it didn't really work out to their plan.
It's Easter weekend, and you can say that the city of Austin has been blessed by the Texas Longhorns baseball squad in their play this season. They just completed another sweep in the SEC, and it's obvious that Yaheem Riley isn't just the only Anderson player that's getting noticed from college scouts. I mean, just look at the scoreboard behind me. The Trojans are not just a one-man show. They're dominant on both sides of the ball. And at last, after 4 long weeks of being on the road, the Texas football team will finally be playing inside the confines of DKR this Saturday against number 9 ranked Vanderbilt. This truck behind me has been working overtime throughout this entire month of October. But unfortunately for Jordan Poole and the Texas Longhorns basketball team, that forecast did not complete a win in a very, very critical time of their season. The Dream Team works with Texas athletics throughout the year to help build memories through events that will eventually culminate in helping Salone's wish list come true. Their first matchup against their former coach Chris Beard and the Ole Miss Rebels, that game will be on Wednesday. For TSTV Sports in Austin, I'm TJ Krilowicz. Salone Rainey is just like any young Longhorn fan. She loves Arch Manning, always wears burnt orange, and dreams of going to a game and meeting her Longhorn heroes.
They persevere even though they've had some really bad losses, but really, really good wins.
Salone has cerebral palsy. She was chosen as the Dream Team Kid of the Year by the UT Austin Collegiate Dream Team, an organization run by students that provides sports experiences to children with life-altering conditions.
Being a 5th grader and 10 years old, a lot of the things that they do when they're in elementary school is physical or sports related, and that's just really not something that she can do in the same way as other kids.
This is the second year the organization has been on the 40 acres. Last year's Dream Kid, Peter, had experiences like touring the football stadium and getting VIP seats to a men's basketball game.
Brad and I both were like, she's the one. We love her. She joined that Zoom call decked out in burnt orange and Longhorn gear.
Salone's list of Longhorn dreams include riding in a limo to a football game, meeting some of the tallest players on the team, and of course, meeting Arch Manning.
We will have a dream weekend coming up in the next few months. We'll keep that more underground for now.
Every Saturday in the SEC during the fall can be considered a holiday. Especially right here in Athens, the home of the Georgia Bulldogs. The campus was turned into a massive party, with tailgate tents flooding every part of the open space, and every tent was filled with committed Bulldog fans who love their team and hate the Longhorns.
I like when Texas loses.
But the hostility was also mixed with some good old-fashioned Southern hospitality. You can find Longhorn fans sharing drinks and food with Bulldog fans everywhere.
It's a beautiful place, and we've just loved it. Everybody's been really nice.
And with the top 10 ranked matchup and massive playoff implications on the line, some Texas fans, like Larry Schubert, saw the travel as a no-brainer. But it came with a price. A very steep price.
We spent a lot on tickets, over probably $1,200 each, and then flights were relatively expensive, rent car. So the total, we're probably approaching $5,000, I'm guessing.
While money wasn't an issue for some fans, the threat of the Georgia Bulldogs were.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my confidence level is about a 3.
But some weren't as intimidated by the SEC powerhouse.
I gotta see us beat the hell out of these dogs.
Texas baseball looked to take home the series today against the Texas A&M Aggies in the Lone Star Showdown. We'll react to Super Bowl 60. We talk about the mess that is the SEC Conference in men's basketball. And with football in the rearview mirror, it's finally time to get back on the diamond. All of this and much more on College Crossfire. That's right, the UT Austin Dream Team Project was created last year to elevate children with life-altering conditions through sports experiences at the University of Texas. I caught up with this year's UT Dream Team Kid and the co-founders of the club that made all this possible. That's right, the Texas Longhorns, they win the last weekend's matchup, hoping to finally breakthrough against Georgia after losing to the Bulldogs twice last season. I spoke with multiple Texas fans about the matchup and their experience in Athens. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have spent so much time together here on Wednesday nights debating, and it all comes down to this, to decide our champion this season. The team will be back at the Q2 Stadium next Saturday, where they will battle Minnesota United. This has been TJ Krilowicz with your KXAN Sports Update.